Good evening, everyone. So, where we last left off is still modeling, modeling. Yes, modeling. Still modeling Sophia the Third, and hopefully the horrible electrical hum is gone. I guess I got some grounding issues regarding the microphone and all that kind of rubbish. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to finish up this chassis tonight. One of the things that I plan on doing with this is I want to make sure that things are easily 3D printable. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to add a means of connecting, and I think I'll start with the front. Adding a means of easily connecting these pieces together. So kind of the idea is I'm going to have this part that is going to have some tilt to it already. It's going to tilt up to, let's see, I think this is the one I want, right? Yeah. So it's going to kind of, go ahead and line everything here. So I'm looking at it orthographically. It's going to basically come up to about here. In fact, let me create a sketch, and I'll just go ahead and sketch it on this. Is that the midplane there? Yeah, I'll go ahead and sketch it on this midplane. And what I'm going to do with this sketch here is I'm going to place some kind of geometry. I'm just going to place like a construction line from here to here. Actually, I'm not even going to place construction geometry. I'm just going to place geometry. So I want it to come down here. I'm going to use the control key to kind of, because I don't want things to necessarily catch to constraints quite yet. So I want everything to be relatively rough. And a line to here, and a line to here, and I do want that to catch there. And then figure out how I'm going to model this, because this size should be equal to this size. This is going to be the main chassis, and these two angles should be equal. So go ahead and get an angle here, and I think I'll do that as far as the angle, and that's at 46. So I'll think I'll make that can't type 45 even. All right, and the other thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and make that line horizontal. So then the next angle will be between here and here. And I'll put that down there, and I'll click on this dimension to make those two equal. And let's see. Okay, so between here, actually let me go up here. As mentioned, between here and here. Let's see. That to be, I'll make that 10 millimeters even. It should be, yeah, that's good enough. Now I want this dimension from here to here. be the same as this one. Why is that red? What don't you like about that one? No, I want that. This dimension here. Okay. Okay, so then I want this and this to be. Okay, so let's try this again. I want these two to be parallel. So this one and this one. Okay, this way? No, it doesn't wanna. What the heck? Let's try this again. Okay, so this one and this one to be. Ah, there we go. Okay, I think I must have messed something up with the dimension there. And the dimension here will be the same as this dimension. There we go. And then this. Okay, before I even. Okay, so I want these two to be parallel. And I want this dimension to also be the same as this dimension. So we have that. Now, here's the. I'm going to go ahead and get this canvas out of my way here. Now let's see. Oops. I want to get this canvas out of the way. There we go. Okay, so I want to project that face. And I want to project that face. Okay, so I'm going to look straight at it again, and will slicing make it any easier to see? No. But general idea is I want this to meet up with this. So I think what I want to do, I want to make basically these 2 points coincident with these 2 points. So this point and this point. This point. Okay, and then I want this point and this point. Oh, it's not. Okay. So this line and this point. No. Have I? Yes. Okay, so coincident, I want this point. Okay. Okay. So make sure nothing is selected this time. I want this point and this point to be coincident. I want to try to make this point and this point coincident, but it's not going to. So can I do this point and this line coincident? No. Okay, so that's as good as it gets there as far as that is concerned. Though, you want this line and this point should be coincident. And then I kind of want to do the same thing here where this point and this point and this line and this point. So now we've got basically the basis, the chassis, and the cat is on my back. Okay, now can I move these down a little bit? Go ahead and turn on that canvas again. Move this, yeah, right about there. And I think I will keep that uncommitted. Not lock down the sketch. I don't know. Okay, so I've got that sketch there. Now I might readjust that at some point, but here's the question. No, I don't want to do it that way. Okay. So these guys, I'm going to kind of follow that profile there. Hey, what are these points floating out in space? No clue. Interesting. So then, yeah, actually, go ahead and make chassis my. Since I did this sketch in the wrong place. Well. Alright. So one of the things I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a line between here and yeah, I think I'll do it like that. And then kind of the same thing over here. Reference it to that so that they get, there we go. Okay, so then we've got that shape there. How do I want these to come? Excuse me? Are you trying to tell me something? Say hello to the stream, kitty. Say hello, internet. Miss Callie. My kitty cat. You know what? I think. Roll it back that far. And back all the way to there. Just gonna scrap that sketch altogether and activate chassis. And I'm gonna look on the right hand side. I'm gonna take this midplane, create the sketch on this midplane. So now it's under the proper thing. I'm just gonna sit here and have a think about things. So I guess I want this to come about like this. And straighten it out here so that this goes parallel to this. And I did not want to. Let's try this again. There we go. So that they're at least parallel. And I think this is going to have to between here and here. And between here and here. Let's see. Make that 14. Go ahead and make that horizontal and by extension that vertical. So then I got the width of 14 on both of those. Those angles need to be the same. Yeah, I really want that to be an even 45. Okay. And then, let's see, this point and this point, I want those to be horizontal to each other. By extension, those 2 points should also be. I think from here up to somewhere over here, and then I need to figure out looking back ortho, I can get rid of this now. You figure out how do I plan on connecting these arms together. Let's see if I make, okay, first of all, I'm going to project these two faces. I'm going to make this point and this point horizontal. Then I will make this point and this point. Did not want it to move there like that. Oh wait. Okay, so this is all already horizontal. Okay, I want to go ahead and fix that dimension in. We'll make that 32 millimeters. And then, let's see. We'll go ahead and set distance between here and here. Let's see, 16. And then distance between here and here, the same. Turn the canvas back on here. I want this to come down a little bit. So 34. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so that pretty much fits what I'm seeing on the profile here. So now I'll do a line from here to here, and then here to here, and from here to here. And I will also do a line from here to here, and from here to here, and then from here to here. Okay, so that gets kind of where the arms will be. And these arms, I think, will have let me move this dimension out of the way here. Move this one out of the way as well. So these arms will have kind of end right here, like so. Go ahead and undo that drag there, and let me pop a dimension between these two here. How does 8 millimeters sound? How's that gonna look compared to the let's see. Good enough? Yeah. Good enough. So then I need to go back to that sketch because there's more to these that I need to deal with. And that would be what? Exactly. Okay, so this piece here is going to be the main chassis piece. And this is going to have to basically, I'm going to have to figure out how that's going to connect. And then this piece here, both of these here are going to connect with this piece here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back looking straight at this thing, and then on both of these I'm going to create a rectangle, center rect, and it's going to catch to that midpoint and to that midpoint. So that reference both midpoints right there. And then let's see, 3 by 3. And another center rect. Reference that midpoint, reference that midpoint. Right there, and then another 3 by 3. And you will see what those rectangles are for soon. I'll go ahead and finish this off now. In both of these cases here. Ugh. I have the arm, and have that. There's going to be a hole extruded in here, and in here. And I will need to do some stuff regarding those. But first, okay. Let me go ahead and create a new component here. And we will call it link arm. I don't know if those are, I don't think they're exactly symmetrical, so we'll call this one link arm front. And I can go ahead and again get rid of the canvas here, and then I'll extrude the front linkage arm. And I am not going to start on the profile plane. Okay, going to grab all of these, all these little segments here. I'm going to start from here and come out here. think I'll come out here 5 millimeters. Oops. Yeah, 5 millimeters. Yeah. I can go ahead and. Oh no, where's my. Where'd my sketch go? Is that sketch up here? No. There it is. Okay, it was on chassis. So, let's see. We have that. Actually, I want to take that extrude feature. Gosh, I don't want it to come out too far. Maybe 7 millimeter. Yeah, that'll work. 7 millimeter will work. And create mirror components. I want this component to be mirrored. Where is my midplane? Let's see, is the midplane up here? Yeah. We're going to mirror it about that midplane. And that's about where it'll go. Okay. And so now we have those two arms generated, and then I want to do extrude here and get all of this and take it from object. Oh, not quite yet. Let's see, like arm front. Link arm here. Now do the extrude. And this is my profile. And it's going to start from here. And its offset is going to be distance is going to be should be 8 or -8, something like that. Okay. Hmm. No, I don't like it. I think I'm going to stop here because I am having a bit of a mental block. So, if you visited the stream, thank you for visiting. Hope you enjoyed it, etc., etc. At this point, I'm going to sit back and give this some thought. I may not stream again on this for a while because I think while I'm live streaming it, it's messing with my thought process because I'm having to speak out every time I change something or do something, and I'm used to just kind of quietly modeling, so there's that. And I'm not feeling very inspired now at the moment, which sucks. So anyway, yeah, I will, I will, I might live stream this again, I don't know. But I am definitely going to kind of put this aside for a moment and give it a little bit of thought before I continue with it because I'm not quite sure it's going in the direction I want it to go. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. So, yep. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Like, comment, blah blah blah, subscribe, whatever. Do your things. Do things. That's it. Alrighty, guys. Later.